ever read a dictionary? As a kid, sometimes we had to read through the dictionary and find words and write vocabulary words because they want us to know the meaning of words. But the funny thing about words is this: you can use the same words but have a different meaning. For an example, if you heard me say, "What's up, dog?" what would you think I was talking about? An actual physical dog or one of my homies? Well, it depends on how you define the word. Because one day I was driving through Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I was downtown. I drove up to this car, and in the passenger seat, there was this Rottweiler. And he was sitting in the front seat with his head out the window looking like this, just looking around. So I just thought I'd be funny and looked over and said, "What's up, dog?" And I did a head nod. He looked at me. I did the head nod again. And the dog nodded back. And I thought it was so funny, right? And I was talking to a dog. And if you heard me say, "What's up, dog?" you would have thought I was talking about my friend, not an actual physical dog. See, that's important to understand. Words have meanings, but it's important for us to have the same meaning when we use the same words. Today I want to talk about this word called tolerance. Yes, tolerance. Now, what does tolerance mean? It means the ability or willingness to tolerate something, in particular the existence of opinions or behaviors that one does not necessarily agree with. So the idea is that you have the ability to deal with, to put up with. Now, some people use the definition that way, but other people say you're intolerant if you accept everything I do. Then you're intolerant, they say. Well, I think the word tolerance doesn't mean that. Because listen, you can't tolerate somebody you agree with. If you both think peanut butter and jelly sandwich is the best sandwich in the world,
good.
You don't have to tolerate it. But if somebody thinks pickles and peanut butter is the best sandwich ever, and
good.
you think peanut butter and jelly is better, well, you gotta tolerate the fact that they have a different opinion than you. So to be able to tolerate somebody means to let them have a different opinion than you and understand you're not always right. Nope, you're not always right. And I guess I'm not always right either. Man, nobody's always right. And the key for society to get along is to be tolerant of each other. To understand we're gonna have different views, different values, different things we see, but to agree to disagree. And students, I wanna be the first to apologize to you because honestly, the adults around us today, including myself, have not done a good job of modeling what it means to be tolerant, what it means to accept somebody else's view that's different from yours. Say, you know what? That's your view, it's different from mine, but I'm still going to respect you. I'm still going to extend kindness to you, even though we disagree. And I'm learning and I'm practicing that. I didn't understand this growing up, but everybody don't think like me. Part of me thinks the world would be such a better place if everybody thought like me. It'd be such a great. Nah, it would be boring. It would not work if everybody thought like me. Because number one, I would never grow. I would never change. I would never become a better person if I didn't hear views and opinions that are different from mine. And the truth is, we would never come to understand truth, cure from different illnesses if everybody thought the same way. Because guess what? Sometimes it's good to be wrong because then you can get things right. I know we live in a very tough world where people just don't respect each other, but I want to help you to understand how important it is to you to be self-aware of who you are and learn what it means to be tolerant or simply to agree to disagree. That everybody doesn't have to agree with you and you don't have to agree with everyone else, but you always need to show kindness and respect because people have value even if they think differently from you. What do you think about that? What do you think about the word tolerance and my definition of what I looked up? And how do you see it around you? Because again, I'm not going to eat a pickle and peanut butter sandwich anytime soon. I will stick with my PB&J. Oh yeah. And it's a choice. And when you make better choices, you will live a better life. So choose well. Oh yeah.